everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 3rd of March. So today we've got Mercury making a semi-square to Pluto. So the moon is leaving via combustion, the fiery way, so that is always good. The sun is making a parallel to Mercury. Venus is also making a square to Uranus. The moon enters its last quarter moon phase. Mercury makes a semi-sextile to Chiron. The moon's north node goes retrograde. Mercury makes a contra-parallel to the moon's north node, and Mars makes a contra-parallel to Uranus. So as you can see, there's a lot going on today, so let's dive right in, shall we? So the last quarter moon phase supports reflection, and whether it be in our relationships or on ourselves, also allows us to tie up loose ends, supporting us in that, giving us that support to release the things that no longer serve us. If you want to know more about the last quarter moon phase, check out the separate audio in the playlist. Also today, Mercury makes a semi-sextile to Pluto, so this supports us to increase our communication skills, can give us deep insights, and we can have transformative conversations, but it can bring up struggles in the power dynamics in our relationships, can cause intense conflict within ourselves and within our relationships. So the best use of this energy is to try and understand each other and try and sort out conflicts, respecting other people's opinions and stating your own as well. Great for all sorts of healing work and talk therapy. It allows us to confront our deepest fears and transform them through open and honest communication. And this can just be with ourselves, because sometimes we lie to ourselves. That's why we can lie to other people, because we convince ourselves we're not scared, or we think emotions and being emotional or having psychological illnesses, or even just suffering from social anxiety and stuff like that, is a weakness. So this energy supports us to just love ourselves as a whole, all our traits. I don't like to say they're negative, our strengths and weaknesses, and our strengths can become weaknesses and our weaknesses can become strengths depending on how we manage them. So this energy supports us in confronting and starting or continuing the work of understanding our pain and transforming our pain. The sun also makes a parallel to Mercury, so it just gives us the mental clarity and confidence to go after and heal ourselves and do the things we need to do. But negatively, it can add to people dominating conversation, seeking attention and being overly assertive and forceful. Remember, there's a thin line between standing up for yourself and being aggressive. So just try and be mindful of how you come across, and try not to seek attention, knowing that external validation comes and goes. That's why we always need to get that new phone or get that new product or look appealing to others or have the latest gadgets and just buying all this stuff. Because when we get our validation on external people and things, we're always going to need more and more and more. So this energy encourages us to go within, come to a self-realization and forgive ourselves and understand ourselves, and really supports us on our personal growth journeys, especially on the emotional, psychological and spiritual levels. Venus makes a square to Uranus, so this helps us to be more spontaneous. We can just feel more free within ourselves, so this can help us gain more freedom or want more freedom in our relationships and our personal values. So it's good, to get us out of our comfort zones, to change, but negatively it can bring disruptions to our relationships, because you may be in a committed relationship, someone may want some more freedom, turn it into a throuple or something like that. People can lack flexibility as well, and people can just be unstable in their emotional expression and just the way they do things, so just watch out for that. So embrace the unexpected and expect the unexpected. Be open to new experiences, but also, make sure you let those who you need to let know about your plans. If you're in a committed relationship but you decide you're going to go and sleep or kiss someone or something like that, don't let your partner know. This can cause issues because it's not part of your agreement. So just be aware of the consequences and letting others know your plans as well. It allows us to be open to new experiences and perspectives in love and emotional connections. It allows us to free ourselves from our limiting beliefs patterns that no longer serve our growth as well. Mercury's contraparallel to the Moon's North Node supports us gaining this deeper understanding of ourselves and to communicate with ourselves and others with more empathy and compassion as well, but it can make us overanalyze and be overly critical with others and ourselves as well. So just watch out for that. On the spiritual psychological level, it wants us to explore the connection between our thoughts and emotions, allowing for, that personal growth and evolution. Mars' contraparallel to Uranus supports us, giving us that courage and the strength of taking personal responsibility and going after what we want. Negatively, it can add to the recklessness and impulsiveness of the day, but it supports us in standing up for what we believe in. So good for us sort of standing up to people who have disrespected your boundaries. Do it in a safe way, but this gives you the extra boost to sort of just go after what you really want as well, but just make sure you find that balance between asserting your own individuality and respecting other people's boundaries right now as well. But it can just support you, this Uranus energy and Mars's energy, in sort of trusting in your instincts and embracing new possibilities and honouring your true self and allowing yourself to be who you really are rather than living up to other people's expectations and conforming and stuff like that. So content creators can talk about how we can be more authentic, how we can accept ourselves, how we can heal the things within us that stops us from wanting to love and understand ourselves, and talking about personal triggers, how we can overcome our triggers, how we can respect other people's boundaries while asserting our own boundaries, talking about why standing up for ourselves is really important, talking about how scary it can be to stand up for yourself, especially if you've always been a people pleaser. Talk about what a people pleaser is, giving tips on how we can please others less and please ourselves more, because when we just bend over backwards to do what others want, we're not really pleasing them anyway. We're just suppressing our own needs and giving them a false sense of reality. So it's talking about how we can break free from limitations, how we can have more passion for our life, how we can just take more risks in our careers, in our self-growth journeys, in our relationship, and how we can just bring more self-acceptance into our life. So yeah, that was the daily Scope for the 3rd of March.